Alright guys, we're picking up where we left off in the last video. I have the health bar. We can change the value that's inside of there by changing this number. And we can change the color by selecting a different tint or color on this color part here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make it where we can change this with code because we're going to want to attach this to objects in our game like the asteroid or maybe the character or enemies or whatever, so we can see how much health they have remaining. And so let's go ahead and get started on doing that. So the first thing we need to do is add a script to our health bar. So I'm going to hit the add script button. And I want to put it in the correct spot. So make sure y'all are putting this in your scripts folder. And I actually, this is the second time I'm recording this video because I made a mistake. So I'm going to go ahead and erase that here. And so here we go. Starting out, I'm going to give this a name, online, and health bar. So this is like the title for what I'm programming. I am programming the health bar, so if I ever have to come back and change anything, I can see what I'm programming at the time. As you can definitely see, I have a lot of scripts to deal with, and it's really helpful to have the name of what you're programming at the top. Alright, so I need to put my ready function back, so let me do that for right quick. So here's my ready function. And I am going to go ahead and I want to change the value of how much health the person has based upon the bar in code. So we need to edit the value of the progress bar. So in order to do that, we need to, this was supposed to be texture underscore progress. So that's what yours probably says, is texture progress. I'm going to want to change the name of this to something that makes more sense. And here, let me change it back now. Something like health underscore progress. That makes more sense to me. Health progress, that's where the health is. So texture progress is fine, but I'm trying to name it so it makes sense to me. So we need to get access to our current health progress. So what we'll do in order to do that is we'll say on ready var, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just use the name that I have there. Health underscore progress is going to be equal to get underscore node, and we're getting the health progress node. Alright, so that's going to grab that node so we can change the value of our progress bar. Right now it's set at 50. If we run the scene, you can see it's 50 and it's that green color, and it's the same as what we just had. So I want to change that with code. So I'm going to come in here in the ready function. The ready function plays as soon as the object is created. So we're going to say I want to change the value of this to, let's do 10. So when the object is first created, it's going to change that health progress to 10. Let's run this, and now you can see that that value is now 10%. If I wanted to make it higher, I could change it to 90. And now the progress bar is all the way up at 90%, and that looks good. Alright, now we want to do something like change the color. So we already know we can just click over here and pick a different color for ourselves. But I want to do that in code as well. So if you hover your mouse over the top of this, you'll see that you change the color by using tint progress. And it says multiplies the color of the bar's texture progress texture. Alright, so let's come here and let's see if we can't change the color of this. So we're going to say health progress dot tint, and then progress is going to be equal to, and I'll put the color that I want it to be right there. So something like, and as I type it in, you'll see that it's giving me some hints. I'm going to use 1, 1. No, I say 1, 0, 1. I think that should be like a pink or purple color-ish, whatever. There it is. So you can see I can change the color. If I change this first 1 to a 0, that means it has only blue in the spectrum. So it should be just a blue color like that. Well, let's say you want to choose a different color that, or a more precise color, something more specific. Come over here to this bar where you choose your color. Find that specific color that you like this perfect green or something. I don't know. Now, you can't type in these numbers, 68, 217, 47 in the RGB. It doesn't work like that. If you did flip this over to the raw, you could type in 0.27, 0.85, 0.18, and that would give you the color. At least I think it would. But the better way to do that is to click on this pound sign right here, because right here it gives you a hexadecimal code, and you could use that. But if you click this, it'll convert that into that color combination right there. So if you click in there, you can do copy, and then you can paste this right there like so, and it saves that color combination for you. So if I run this, it's going to pick that nice green color that I chose with those perfect numbers that I liked. And I'll prove to you that it's actually picking that by clearing this and hitting play. You'll see it's actually choosing that color for me. Alright, so we want to store 3 different colors. So I'll use that one for my green. So I'll say var green is equal to, and I'll store this color right here. Then I also want to store a yellow color, and I want to store a red color. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because as the player loses health, you want to maybe change the color of the bar for their health so they can tell how much danger they're actually in. So I'm going to pick these colors out for myself. So like this. Yellow, there's the color that I want, and I can hit that little pound sign and switch to this and copy. Now I've got that yellow color, and I will paste this yellow color here, and then I'll go find myself a red color that I like, and there it is, and I'll click this, copy, and I'll go back over here and I will paste that here. So now if I want to access the red color, I can just type red like that. And then when I run it, it's going to pick red. And if I type yellow there, it's going to pick the yellow color. Better make sure I spell it the exact same, otherwise it's going to give me an error. There's the yellow. Okay, perfect. Now, we're also going to want to change this based upon how much health they have. So we're going to need to set some thresholds. What is the medium health let's pick a low health first. So let's say low health would be at what? And we'll have low health start at, I don't know, 20%. So 0.2, that would be 20% health. And then medium health, when should the bar turn yellow? We can set that threshold for medium at, let's say, 0.5. I think that's what the kids said at school, is 0.5 or 50%. Okay, so we can have it where it is the medium score or medium health at 50%. So if they're below 50%, it'll be yellow, and then below 20%, we'll make it be red. So let's make a function that actually does that for us. So we're going to say function color underscore check, and I just made that up because I want to. And we're going to need 2 things to check this. We need to know what the person's current health is. So we'll say current underscore health. We need to know what their current health is, and we need to know what their maximum health is. That doesn't look right. Maximum health. Okay, so we need to know what the person's current health is, and we need to know what their maximum health is. So we'll say if their current health is less than their maximum health times our, let's say, our low threshold. We'll say low. Then we want to change the color of the bar to red because their health is low. So we'll change this to red. Now, we're going to want to do the same thing. If their health is below medium, we want to change it to yellow. Let me make some comments here. Health below low. And then change bar red. All right, so we're going to do the same thing again. This time I'm going to use elif. Elif. That means if the above one is true, then I don't need to do the bottom one. So elif, if our current health is less than our maximum health times medium health. That would mean it's in the medium range, because if the top one wasn't true and then you check the next one to see if it's true, that means it has to be in between the two to get here. And if it is there, then we want to take our health progress bar and we want to make it yellow. And that one is perfect right there, so we can just paste it. And let's make some notes here. Health below medium. And then change bar to yellow. And then finally, if both of those are not true, there's only one other possibility, and that would be our health is above 50%, and that would mean it needs to be green. So we'll change this to green, just like that. And I can even make a note for myself right there. I'll say all else failed, therefore change to green. All right. So now we're going to use this function that we just created. So what do we need to send this function? We need to send this function a current health and a maximum health. Now, we were setting our health right here. This is what was actually setting what our health was at, or what the health bar was at. I'm going to go ahead and put this inside of here, like that. And instead of choosing a number here, we're going to set this to the current health. So whatever our current health is, it's what's going to make the progress bar. Let me make a note for that. Make this our current value. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to make it our current value. And now we need to actually call the health check. So I'm going to grab this. So this is what's or the color check. This color check is going to decide what color it is, and incidentally, it's also going to make the value correct. Now we need to pass in numbers down here. So I'm going to say our current health is, let's do something that's below 50%. So we'll say 45, and then we can make our maximum health 100. So that it's gonna take these two numbers. 45 is going to be our current health. It's going to make this our current health, and it's going to check to see if it is 45 below 20%. No, it's not. So then it's going to go to the next one. Is it below the medium health? Then it's going to say, yep, it is. So it's going to make the bar yellow, and then it's going to be done. Let's play it and see what it looks like. So there it is. There's 45 health, yellow. And let's change it to 55, which is just above, this is just above half health, which is going to make it green. And let's see what that looks like. There it is, green. And let's try 15 health, and that's going to be below 20%. And our bar should turn red, and there it is. So that's going to be the end of this video here. We'll in the next video, we'll probably be working on attaching this to an asteroid or something of that nature. But I hope you guys learned something, and I hope you guys got this working. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.